Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a really dynamic area in software development, something people are calling vibe coding.
Yeah, it's like a supercharged way to build things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very iterative, lots of experimenting, getting feedback.
Exactly. And what's really exciting now is how it's hooking up with artificial intelligence, creating some pretty interesting ways to, well, generate income.
Oh, definitely. AI is really changing the game here. It's more than just a tool, it's almost like a collaborator, you
A
know.
collaborator, yeah. How so?
Well, it can automate so much, suggesting code, even mocking up user interfaces pretty quickly. It lets people with ideas just
Hmm.
bring them to life much faster.
Right. Faster than the old ways.
Much faster. And that speed, that's the key when you're trying to jump on an opportunity to make money.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive then. Let's really get practical. We want to look at concrete, like actionable strategies. How can you listening actually use vibe coding and AI together to generate income?
Sounds good. We've got some good material outlining steps and examples.
Great. Let's jump in. Where do we start?
Okay, first strategy, building and selling niche SaaS tools, software as a service.
Niche sauce, so focusing small.
Exactly. The idea is to find a very specific pain point, maybe for a small group that's kind of overlooked.
Okay.
Instead of building some huge platform, you build a targeted solution just for them.
Right. And that's where the vibe coding and AI come in for speed.
Precisely. You can whip up an MVP, a minimum viable product, really fast. We're talking like maybe a few weeks, not months and months.
Wow. Okay. And then how do you make money from that MVP?
Well, you've got options. Subscriptions are common, or maybe a freemium model, basic version free, pay for more features,
Mm-hmm.
or even just sell a one-time license for it.
Gotcha. Is there an example of this?
Yeah, the material mentions one, an AI-powered social media scheduler, but it's specifically for micro-influencers.
Okay. Not for everyone, just that group.
Right. Uses AI to help draft captions, suggest good hashtags, stuff tailored just for them. It's not trying to be Hootsuite.
It's focused.
Very focused. And because vibe coding makes it fast to build, these kinds of targeted tools become really doable.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, what's another strategy? The guide mentioned freelancing.
Ah, yes, offering freelance AI and automation services. This feels like a really hot area right now.
Why is that?
Well, think about all the small businesses out there. So many could use automation to, you know, make things run smooth.
Sure, like customer service or marketing.
Exactly. But they often don't have the tech people in-house or maybe the budget for some massive custom job.
Right.
So someone who knows vibe coding and AI tools can step in, offer things like automated chatbots or setting up data dashboards, maybe automating email sequences.
And the speed helps again, right? As a
Right.
freelancer.
Huge advantage.
Hmm.
You can show a potential client a working prototype really quickly. That's pretty persuasive.
I bet. And the guide mentioned retainers for ongoing income.
Yeah, that's a great point. You don't just build it and leave. You can offer ongoing maintenance, maybe keep tweaking the AI model, add new features later. That gives you stable income.
Hmm. So if you're thinking about this path, you need to figure out what businesses actually need.
Absolutely. What automations are genuinely in demand, especially maybe in industries you already know a bit about. Understanding that vibe is key.
Okay, strategy 3. This one's about creating digital products and courses.
Yeah, this is kind of like packaging up your own knowledge and process.
How does that work?
Well, every time you build something, using this vibe coding plus AI approach, you're basically creating a case study, right?
Okay.
You can document that journey, how you did it, what worked, then turn that into, say, tutorials or an ebook, maybe even code templates people can buy and adapt.
Ah, so you teach others how to do it based on your own projects.
Exactly. And there are platforms, Gumroad, Udemy, Teachable, places where you can sell these digital products directly.
So it scales beyond just one client at a time.
Right. You can even add premium stuff like offer one-on-one coaching or sell access to some exclusive code, maybe start a private community for your buyers.
Ah, different tiers of value. Smart.
Adds more value, keeps people engaged.
Okay, fourth strategy. This sounds a bit different. Building content and getting affiliate revenue. More of a long game.
Yeah, definitely more of a slow burn. This is about building an audience, becoming known as someone who understands this space.
And the content is about your AI projects.
Exactly. You publish case studies, show people, look, here's what we did with AI, and here are the results. Practical examples. People love seeing real outcomes.
It makes sense. And then the affiliate part.
Well, as you build that audience, you can naturally mention the tools you use. Put in affiliate links to the AI providers or the hosting platforms, whatever you genuinely use and recommend.
So when people sign up through your link, you get a cut.
Yep. It's pretty organic if the content is genuinely useful. Plus, you could eventually do ads or sponsored posts, maybe newsletter sponsorships too.
And I guess building that content helps build a community too, right?
Totally. You attract like-minded people, start conversations, expand your network. You never know what opportunities pop up from that.
Okay, so those are 4 solid strategies, but how does someone actually start? It can feel a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, fair point. The guide actually lays out a step-by-step plan, which is super helpful. Step 1 is basically choose your tools.
Right, the tech stack, what does it suggest?
It mentions a few types. Code assistants, things like GitHub Copilot, Tab9, CodeAM, they help you write code faster.
Mm-hmm.
Then AI APIs for accessing the powerful models like OpenAI, Cohere, or Hugging Face Transformers.
Okay.
And finally, platforms to quickly get your prototypes online and share them. Vercel, Netlify, Glitch. Good examples.
Got it. So tools first. What's step 2?
Step 2 is crucial. Define a micro project. Emphasis on micro.
Start really small.
Really small. Pick something you can realistically get a basic version working in like under 2 weeks. Super focused.
Any examples?
Yeah, like a little AI helper to summarize your meeting notes, or maybe something that generates captions for images. Keep the scope incredibly narrow at first. Avoid getting bogged down.
Okay, narrow scope. Step 3. This must be the vibe part.
Exactly. Step 3, prototype with vibe. This means doing a short, intense prototype sprint. Maybe just 3 days.
3 days, what's the goal?
The goal isn't perfect code or tons of features. It's about quickly creating a compelling feel, a good user vibe, making it seem polished, even if the backend is simple.
And AI helps speed this up.
Massively.
Yeah.
You use AI to generate maybe the basic backend structure or grab some front-end code snippets, maybe even create dummy content so people can see what it will be like. Capture the essence quickly.
Right. Get the core idea across fast.
Right.
Okay, step 4.
Feedback. Got to get feedback. The suggestion is a closed beta. Release that early prototype to just a small group, maybe 10, 20 people.
And just listen.
Pretty much. Listen hard. Find out what they like, but more importantly, what frustrates them. Where are the pain points? Simple surveys can work, or just basic analytics. What clicks, what doesn't.
Okay, gather feedback. Step 5 must be acting on it.
Yep. Step 5, iterate and polish. Take that feedback and start improving the thing. And AI can help here too, actually. You could use AI to help fine-tune your models based on how people actually used it. Or use AI tools to help you quickly add features they asked for, or maybe refine the UI based on what you saw.
Constant improvement powered by feedback and AI.
A last step. Step 6, launch and monetize. Time to actually put it out there.
What does that involve?
Setting up a decent landing page, explain what it does, the benefits, the pricing, then push it out to your network, relevant online groups. And obviously set up your billing system.
Right, get paid.
Get paid, but remember, launch is just the start. The guide also has tips for, like, sustainable growth.
Yeah. Like what?
One I really liked was stay vibe-driven. Basically, don't lose that creative spark. Keep asking what feels fresh. Keep experimenting.
I like that. Keep the energy going.
Exactly. And related to that, leverage AI updates. This field moves so fast. Always be testing new tools, new models. It keeps your stuff cutting edge.
Makes sense. What else?
Building community. Yeah. Share what you're building, your learnings. Use things like Twitter Spaces, Discord, YouTube. Get people involved. They become your best feedback source and early fans.
Build in public, sort of.
Kind of, yeah. And finally, measure value. Really track things. User engagement, conversion rates, churn. Let the data guide what you build next, not just gut feelings.
Right, be data informed.
Yeah.
Okay, so putting it all together, it really seems like this mix of vibe coding's speed and creativity with AI's power. It's opening up some serious possibilities.
It really is. Whether you want to build those niche SaaS tools or do the freelancing thing or create digital products or build content, this combination gives you a way to prototype fast, test your ideas, actually monetize them effectively.
It's a powerful combo.
Definitely.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. Thinking about your own interests, your own field. What genuinely feels fresh to you right now? Where could you experiment? And how could AI help you just prototype that idea really quickly and maybe turn it into something real, something that generates income?
Yeah, that's the question to ponder.
It's a fascinating space to explore, definitely worth diving into.